Feeling tired, sluggish, a little bit hard to move? Well, you're exactly where you need to be because this is a routine to help you feel younger and start moving around. I'm Carlo Walande, I'll be your guide. Today, like I was saying, we're going to be going over a routine to help you feel younger. And how we do that is we actually go through circles through our body, which is called a controlled articulate rotation, to help allow blood flow into particular areas. Because with blood flow carries nutrients, and nutrients will help heal the body, right? So we want to make sure that we're constantly moving through these ranges of motion. So what we're going to do first is we're going to have that word of power, and we're going to keep that in the back of our mind. And the word of power today is, I get better every single day. Keep that in the back of your mind while you're doing your movement. Today we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with T-spine up top. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do each of these movements for about 30 seconds. And we're going to start now. So what we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves a really big hug. We're going to laterally bend. We're going to come down. And then we're going to come around. So we're going to go into rotation through T-spine. If I'm standing to the side here, you can see that I'm laterally bending to the left, going through flexion, going to a lateral bend, and then going through extension. So it is really important that we go through movements through T-spine particularly because our thoracic spine is actually meant for mobility. So we want to be able to constantly move through these ranges of motion. So we've done 30 seconds on that side. Let's go ahead and let's do 30 seconds the other way. Now we're going to laterally bend to the right here. Boom. Go into flexion and then extension. Lateral bend, flexion, and extension. Lateral bend, flexion, and extension. Holy Toledo, I'm getting better every single day. Having that in the back of our mind as we're doing our routine to make us feel younger. Oh my goodness, we are doing glorious. Let's just keep doing our rotations here. We got 3 more seconds and boom. Awesome. So you've done your rotations through T-spine now. What we're going to do is we're going to go into our lat stretch next, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to actually reach the side, do a little bit of a lateral stretch. We're going to stretch for about 30 seconds, making sure that we're getting into good lateral bending through the side here, as well as through T-spine, getting a good stretch in. We're going to be holding this for about 15 seconds. Holy Toledo, this should feel pretty darn good, especially after the rotation there. And then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold this for 5 seconds. My goodness, I'm getting better every single day. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch to the other side. Holy Toledo, feels really good to move and hold these positions. So one thing that we always want to keep in mind is we want to always be able to move through ranges of motion. We always want to be able to reach fixed points when we need to. So we want to make sure that we're both flexible, being able to reach a fixed point, as well as mobile, being able to create shapes and move through ranges of motion. So we always want to be able to do that. And this will help strengthen and stretch our lats on the side here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to starting position. Next, we're going to go into some CARs or controlled articulate rotation through our shoulders. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our hand to the side and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to do circles. We're going to do this for about 30 seconds. Going forwards, going forwards, going forwards. Nice rotations through the shoulders. Because again, our shoulder joint is responsible for circumduction, being able to move in circular motions. Oh, let's go the other way now, same side. Let's go back now. Let's go back now. Moving these arms in nice big circles. Holy Toledo, should feel pretty good. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit the other side, okay? So if we want to get super advanced with this controlled articular rotation, we can. What we're going to do is we're going to start the timer, and then we're going to start going up, thumb pointing up to the sky, thumb pointing up to the sky, palm facing here. Now thumb is going to be pointing to the back, going through internal rotation. Holy Toledo, look at that. Oh, thumb up, palm, internal rotation, boom. Up, internal rotation, boom. Let's go the other way, boom. Rotate, nice. Let's do it again, rotate, nice. Okay, awesome. So we've done some nice mobility through T-spine, which is the spine back here, as well as our shoulders, and we've stretched our lats. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do some movements through our hips. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to hang on to something, whether it be a wall, a chair, or anything. I'm going to hang on to this little post here. What we're going to do is we're going to do circles through our hips, or hip controlled articular rotation. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift up, we're going to go into flexion, we're going to go into abduction. As we're in abduction, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into extension, coming back. So I'm gonna stand sideways so you can see we're going into flexion, abduction. While we're in abduction, we're gonna go into hip extension. Notice I'm not arcing my lumbar. Holy Toledo, nice, good circles. Boom, I'm getting better every single day. Look at this. Getting some good movement and blood flow through those hips, right? There you go. Nice. And let's go the other way, okay? Boom, and then boom, okay? So let's go ahead and switch sides now, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit the left side here. We're gonna go into flexion first, gonna go into abduction. Now we're gonna go into extension through the hip. Holy Toledo, notice I'm not arcing a whole heck of a lot on my lumbar spine. As I'm doing this movement, we should be feeling really good movement through our hips because our hip is a ball and socket joint. It needs to move in circular motions. So all in all, this is good and glorious for our hips. Getting all the blood flow in there, right? Because again, it's a controlled articular rotation. Really important that we get blood flow in there, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go ahead, we're gonna start doing some ankle cars or ankle controlled articular rotations. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang on to the post here. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna kick out, have our foot extended out. We're gonna point our toe and then we're gonna start doing circles. 2, 3, 4. Should be feeling pretty good on the ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice rotations through those ankles. Holy Toledo, should feel pretty darn good. There you go. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch to the other side. Now we're gonna hit the left side, okay? So from here, we're gonna extend, boom, start doing our circles. Holy Toledo. I'm getting better every single day. My goodness. So this is a really great routine just to get the whole body moving, as well as making sure that we're getting blood flow into particular areas. So nothing makes you feel a lot younger than just being able to move around, right? So remember that saying, if you don't use it, you lose it is very true, right? So we want to always start moving through ranges of motion so that we can always do that. So again, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, congratulations. Write down, I made it and I am good and glorious in the comments. And then remember that word of power as well. I'm getting better every single day. And until next time,